Okay, friends, welcome to our Young Creators. This is our lesson number 6. We only have 2 more after this one. And today is so fun. I'm going to admit, I'm really excited about it. We're actually gonna kind of cover a lot of things, but here's some extra things you might want to think about. I've given you paints. Oh, goodness, mine's trying to. So everybody's might look a little bit different because it was hard for me to order and find all the pieces and all. Anyway, so I got a bunch of one and some of another and some of another. So if yours is different than your sibling or your friend, don't worry about it. I just kind of, they all work. They're all acrylics. If you are with a family and you have 2 or 3 or 4 of you sitting around, you probably each got different paints, and I did that purposely so you'd have colors that, like, here's 2 that are a little different. So if I had siblings, I would give 1 of each, and then they can share and have a few more different colors. So anyway, be sharesies with your siblings. The other thing is these, Charlotte was showing us, if you have any of these little craft paints at your house and you want to use these for more colors, or you run out of paint, they work the same. They're acrylic as well. Acrylic has plastic in it, and it's the plastic that makes it dry fast. So it kind of seals your wood and seals your clay. That's why we use acrylic versus tempera or oil or whatever. So these little craft acrylic paints are good to use, as well as the ones that I gave you. You're gonna want a bowl of water, and if you have some extra brushes, you for sure grab the brushes I gave you. I've thrown in for me, and I wish I had them all for you, but I threw in a couple that are a little bit bigger. Before we get started, we're going to be making some gratitude cards today. And we're doing gratitude cards because here in Canyon School District, that's the district that my kids go to, it's Teacher Appreciation Week. And I thought, even if it's not Teacher Appreciation Week in your school district, your teachers are really, really missing you. And if you took a minute and wrote them a card, a gratitude card, and told them how appreciative you are, they're working really hard to try to educate you this other way through computers and iPads, and they're really missing you. And I know that because I feel it too. I'm an educator, and I get to see your faces this way, but I miss your faces. So I gave you 3 different cards, and you can use all of these cards any way you want. But I want you to think about gratitude to people in your life. It might be a family member, it might be a friend, it might be a teacher. Oh man, if all your teachers got at least one of these cards from you, they'd be so happy. Oh, to get something like that in the mail is pretty special. So I just want you to be thinking at this time, who are you grateful for? Who has taken really good care of you through this time and through your life and whatever else? And let's take a minute and be thinking of ways that we can say thank you. So we're going to spend a little time doing gratitude cards. And again, I gave you 3 different ones, so you can do lots of different ideas. My dad's birthday was a couple of days ago, so I could use one of these to make him a birthday card if we want to do it that way. I'm leaving it open to you. These little papers, that's what you'll do the design on, and you'll glue them on. You can use all of your mediums, any of your mediums. So if you have these handy, you might want your colored pencils, you might want your watercolors, your markers, Sharpies for sure. I love a Sharpie with kind of the layering. So make sure, this is a million supplies today, but oh well, we kind of make a mess and we have a good time. So we're gonna start with our gratitude cards, and then we'll move into our little birdhouses and painting our bird. Hopefully you all had a bird that dried. And I wanted to mention to you, this is a lot of information, I know. Sometimes that air dry clay is not the strongest in the whole wide world. Where's the Van Wagnans? Okay, they're gonna join. Okay, so if your clay has broken in any, like a beak fell off or a tail or a wing, crazy, but the best kind of glue is just the white school glue, that Elmer's or whatever. So some people think, oh, super glue or wood glue or all these different ideas. It's actually Elmer's is going to be the strongest, but it takes the longest to dry. So if you had something break, load it up, let it sit overnight, don't touch it, and it will be as it'll actually be pretty strong. This is pretty strong, and you can paint over it. The other thing I want to tell you, again, this is a lot of information. If you're going to put these birdhouses outside, the acrylic that you put over it seals it in a little bit. That plastic does. It seals that wood and protects it, but it kind of needs one more sealer. So if you have a spray paint can that is clear, just a clear coat, if you spray that over it, then it will help protect it in the weather. Or be really careful to hang it under a balcony or something that isn't going to get water on it, because these aren't going to last very long if they get water on it and they haven't been sealed. I've left 3 cans on my front porch, kind of behind the pillar. So when you come up and get them in the bins, behind the pillar are 3 cans of that spray. If you'd like to borrow mine, do it. Just bring your stuff and your little bird, because you can spray that too and it makes it shiny. So if you're using mine, do me a favor and grab the can. I would have an adult help you and go out on my grass or kind of garden, and you're gonna hold it away from you. Just hold it up here and spray it all around, and maybe have a little piece of newspaper or something in the car and let it dry. It takes maybe 20 minutes to dry, then you're good to hang it out. I've given you all bird seed. Yay, so fun. So if you want to put it out, then make sure it's all dry with paint, all dry with the sealer, and then you'll pour that in and hang it on a tree. Yay! And then send me pictures of your cute birdhouses in their new home with all the birds that are so happy that they're getting fed. All the information was a lot. Let's get started. Let's start, first of all, grab your sketchbooks, please. And I'm gonna just go to the next blank page. And I'm gonna write these words down. You don't have to if you don't want to, but we have studied a lot of things in the time that we've had together. Some of you have been together with me long before, but let's think about some of the elements of art or some of the principles of design that we've learned to incorporate into our past things, because those are all gonna come into play into our birdhouses and our little gratitude cards. Somebody raise their hand and tell me one of our elements that you've learned that you think you could include. The element of, who would know? How about Shar? I got you unmuted. Go for it. Nope, it won't let me unmute you. Cash, can you hit? Oh, I got you. Okay. Shar, what's an element?
Realistic drawing.
Yes, we talked about realistic. And wouldn't it be fun to grab this? Thank you for bringing that up. Realistic. This would be a great idea to, you can look at these little birds, and what if you were to try to paint one of those onto one of your cards? Cute. That would be a realistic drawing. Great. Okay, so realistic, abstract, you can certainly do some of that. How about the element of what plays into like a Zen? Can somebody raise their hand? Hello, Miss Sage. Hi.
Element of line.
Awesome. Element of line. You could do some Zentangle cards. Yes, repeating lines and lines and lines. So smart you are. Anybody else? Element of Miss Sophia Bradley. Bring her on up. What do you got to say? Unmute. What'd you say?
Okay.
Gotcha. I can hear you.
I don't remember what it's called, but the art that Picasso did.
Ooh, yes, we had some abstract, and we used a lot of positive and negative space. Can we say that? So we have positive and negative space and shapes. All right, and we have shapes. So be thinking, we also have talked about symmetry. We've talked about radial symmetry that goes in a circle. Whoop. We've talked about colors, warm and cool. All these ideas. You can use this little sketchbook to come up with some ideas. Everybody do this with me for 1 second. Grab these 3 cards, these guys, and fold them straight down in half. Do that for all 3 of them. So they are ready to go. They're all different colors. Some of you have pink, some of you have blue, yellow, cream. So I just gave you each kind of 3 different ones. This will be kind of the background. And basically what you're going to do is these have been cut just a tiny bit smaller. And so these will glue on and fit nicely on the front. So you're going to do the art on these little white papers. And again, I gave you 3 of those, and they're really nice drawing papers. It's not just the copy paper. And then you can glue those on, and you can either hold it like this and do a card like this and write your words in here, or you can turn it this way and write your words that way. Here's one. I was thinking of the element of line and color, and I did that with watercolor. I did Sharpie on it first, and then I can open it up and put my little card in. So these cards are pretty wide open. Grab whatever materials seem interesting, but if you'll just look at my iPad for 1 minute, because I think this will be good to show you some ideas in some of our different elements. So put your eyeballs on Miss Jill for 1 second. That's one way we could incorporate the element of line. And a heart always says, I love you. People will understand that message. Throwing in some Sharpies and maybe some watercolors. Look at that positive and negative space, the background, and then Zentangles around the outside. I'm just going to show you some ideas. See if any of them resonate with you, right? That maybe one of them kind of speaks to you like, oh gosh, that would really make sense. The words thank you can put any words on them. And those are Zentangles. You could put watercolor over the Zentangle. Oh, birds, we've talked birds, and that is so cute. If you want to just do something really simple that way, or look at the birds that I showed you yesterday. Flowers are always gorgeous, gorgeous in the time of spring. Nice little symmetry there, and Zentangle. So this was focusing on the element of line. Lots of ways to do that. Ooh, look at this radial symmetry. We can start in the corner and make this beautiful flower, and then you could write thank you or whatever else. I love you. Gratitude. Gorgeous flowers. I'm just going to keep thumbing through and see if something speaks to you in making your cards. And then these cards are pretty wide open. Look at these great colors. Then a little bird up there. Okay, now we're going to get into the element of, hold on, there's a lot of them, hold on. Look at the positive and negative space where you cut pieces out and then you cut those out and you can see the foreground and the background. That's an idea. Interesting way to think of positive and negative space. Oh, and these lines, really vibrant color. That's definitely positive and negative space. I love you. Okay, cutting out little hearts. How about positive and negative space? Okay, you're gonna like these color. Hold on. How about plopping down like in a little rainbow or a color wheel and then putting Sharpie over that? And a little girl last night did something so cute that was similar to this, and she wrote in Sharpie first, actually, and she wrote, thank you, or I love you. She wrote her message with these beautiful letters and then plopped the watercolors over it, like, so this is more the element of color. You, what does that say? You brighten my life. Tape things off and color over it. You bring love into my life. Oh, how cute is this? Wishing you tons of fun. This would be cute for a teacher. So thinking of the element of color. Wanted to throw those ideas, and that's fun with your watercolors. So, oh, cactus, I don't know. They're always cute. Okay, I'm pulling you into gallery view. And somebody give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down or a question or whatever. is this making sense? We're making gratitude cards and it's really wide open. You get to decide who these cards go to. You'll do your designs on these little papers and then you'll glue them onto there. Who has a question? You're like, Miss Jill, what are you talking about? Who has a question for me? Hi, Gabby. We had Gabby jump in here. We better say hi to little Miss Blondie. She got a blonde hairdo. Hi. Hi, how are you? Show everybody all your colors. Turn around. Oh yeah, we have got a lot going on. Is that so fun? Talk about the element of color. Here she is. Gabby, you're like a little mermaid or something. Do you love it? Yeah, it's so fun. Hey, thanks for being here at art today. You got all your stuff? Do you want to make some cards? Yeah, you got your paints. You're gonna make your little birdhouse. Yay! Kids are so excited to jump into these birdhouses. Let's give these cards just a minute and then I promise we will jump into those birdhouses, okay? You got it. Back to gallery view. Raise your hand if you're like, Miss Jill, what are you talking about? Ruby, I think you might have had a question. Did you have a question, little one? Are you doing okay?
Yes.
Hi, Emerson.
Hello.
Does this make sense in making some cards here for a minute?
Yeah. No.
No? There's one of mine. I painted on the white paper and then I glued it on. And I'll start making mine so you can see and maybe that will be a little bit easier for you.
Cool.
Any ideas for a card? Oh, Miss Sophia. Hi.
I have a question.
Yes.
What if we don't have our teacher's address and it'd be weird to email them like, hey, what's your address?
I think they would actually appreciate it. Or you could mail it to the school and they will get it to them.
Okay.
Good idea. Good question. If it were me and I've been a teacher and a student asked me, I would say, no problem. I would love to hear from you. So if they're not comfortable with it, you can just email and say, hey, I've got something I want to mail you. Are you comfortable with me sending it to your address? If not, I'll send it to the school and would you please look for it? That's fair. Would that be okay? Okay. Do you have some ideas of things you could make?
No.
No? Do you want me to pull my iPad back up?
Oh, no, I'm fine.
She's gonna figure it out. She was smart enough for that one. So is Matthew. Matthew got a new retainer.
Stop.
And he's really having fun looking at it. Oh, awesome. You guys are funny. Kids are funny. You make me laugh, okay? All right, any ideas for things? Oh, we've got our cute Natalie jumped in here. Hi, Natalie. Hi, Alexis. Let's see. Have you got another friend? Thank you.
Hi.
Who is here?
Hey, we have another friend.
Who is it?
It's Savannah. It's
You know
our other
what?
cousin.
Savannah, you're a cousin too?
Yep. Yep.
Darn it, I wish I knew that. I have one extra, it's actually this one. One extra birdhouse. I would have thrown it in for you, Miss Savannah.
Oh yeah, it's fine. I think my mom might sign me up in the summer.
Okay, well, I would have thrown a birdhouse in there for you. I'm so sorry. You let me know when you know somebody's coming, okay,
Oh,
Natalie?
yeah, it's okay. I'm gonna guess there's probably always gonna be a guest.
You're what?
I'm gonna guess there's probably always gonna be a guest.
I love it. Okay. Hey, do you have some ideas of gratitude cards?
No.
Could you do one for a teacher?
I don't know. You could do hearts, but I think you already pointed that one out.
Okay, start working on it. It looks like you've got something going on. I think it looks pretty interesting. All right. Anyone else want to talk about what they're working on? Mac, how are you doing? You doing okay?
Yeah.
Okay, does this make sense? I kind of gave a lot of information. Does it make sense?
Yeah. Nora's already started on her birdhouse.
Of course she is. That's fantastic. No problem with me. Remember the whole rule that I'm giving you a bunch of supplies, and if you have a better idea for all the supplies that come your way, they are yours to do whatever you want with them. So she is like, I know what I'm doing, and I'm gonna just jump in. Not a problem. Yeah. Do you have an idea of who you could make a card for, Mac?
I think I'm gonna make one for my teacher. I'm making it with a lot of flowers because she's said in the past that she loves flowers.
Beautiful.
And I'm gonna put like a few birds in there, and I think it's gonna be good.
It's gonna be fantastic. I am loving it. Great, keep going. I can't wait to see what you come up with. This crowd always comes up with something fantastic. I see your face, Isla. It makes me so happy. Hi. You figured it out. I'm pretty impressed.
What your favorite color says about you.
But Ryder's still not here, is that right?
Friendly and
Okay. You know what you're doing with cards? Do you have some ideas?
Yeah.
when you do say stuff, it means a lot.
Let me see what you got going. I can't wait to see.
Just think you are very, very, very.
Oh, yes. Well, that's beautiful. Good job. I love that division, that space at the bottom. Interesting. Good job, sweetie. Keep going. So I'm going to do my card on, oh, here's my sage. Hi. Oh, let's see it. Hold on. Unmute. Let's see it. Wow, gorgeous. It's beautiful. Yes, so this is how you write inside, and then you can do one of the designs on the white paper, and we'll glue that on the outside. Does that make sense? Yeah, but
I think I want to wait for my birdhouse because then I can grab that paint and put it outside.
okay. Yeah, whatever works for you, and however I can help you or support you is perfect, okay? Yeah, we'll get it painted tonight, and then you can drop by next week even, or whenever you want. Just grab some of that spray. Your parents might have one. It's kind of something people have, but if they don't, come use mine. Okay, sweetie. Okay, keep working on your cards. So I think I'm gonna get in, well, here's the one card I did yesterday. Today I wanna write, some fancy words. I'm going to show you a trick that somebody came up with last night. I had never heard of it, but it was kind of fun. I don't have a spray bottle like she did. This was something a student came up with, not my idea, but I was super excited about it. She took a plastic bag and the markers, and she plopped colors, the washable markers, remember these? So they bleed onto things. We had used them in our printmaking. So if I do kind of like a little color wheel, this is a fun time to just be creative. Whatever you come up with is great. There's a million ways you can use your watercolors, you can use your Sharpies. So I kind of am doing a blob of a color wheel. She had a fancy spray bottle, and I don't think I have one fancy or handy. But I'm gonna take that, and I've got color on it, and I'm gonna dip my hand in some water, and I'm going to put drops of water on it. And then she took it and just smeared it on with the water. I'd never heard of it, but watch what happens, friends. Watch this. Oh, it's kind of fun. Just an idea. Somebody came up with that last night. This is what I love about teaching is I give you guys supplies and you guys come up with the ideas. I don't know, that's kind of cute. It's just a blob and the colors all went on it. So I just used a piece of plastic. You could dump your little seeds in a bowl and use the baggie that I gave you. And then you're going to take this and you're going to use your glue stick, or I think Elmer's holds a little better, but either one will work. And then I'm going to glue that onto that cardstock that I've given you that's cut to the right size. Okay, I've got a card. Now I can open it and say, "Dear so-and-so, dear Gabby, thank you for being part of my art class and having a fantastic hairdo and waving to me every time you come." Gabby comes in the car and her mom texts me when she's here and I run out and wave to her at the car and we get to say hi. So there you go, there's one of my cards. And then I did my little flowers from last time. Anybody else have some ideas? Because like I said, these kids always come up with stuff better than Miss Jill. How about the Jeffreys? Is anybody, you guys are like, we're into our birdhouses. Forget you, Miss Jill. Maisie, you're so cute. Unmute, I hear you. What's going on?
A haircut.
Yeah,
I got a haircut yesterday. Stop taking it.
I have not had a haircut in 8 weeks. I'm so jealous.
Wow.
Who cut your hair? Did I cut my hair?
I went to the hair club.
I love.
Who wants to show hers?
birdhouse.
You made a really pretty color. Yeah. Look.
Hi, I love it. It's so cute. I love it. Be sure to cover. Don't have your very best outfits on when you use this. Right? If you have a little smock or an old t-shirt to throw over your clothes, it's a great idea. That is looking darling. I love it, June. Sadie, are you working on cards over there?
Do you think this paint is toxic to birds? If like a bird goes into the birdhouse?
I have no idea. That's a good question, but I doubt it. I think that we're gonna, especially if you seal it, it's gonna seal it all away and it's gonna make it hard so they really can't get to it. But good question. I love that you take care of animals and you're being thoughtful.
Yeah, we have chickens.
I know you do. Sadie, are you working on any cards?
Yeah, I'm working on a watercolor paper to glue onto my card.
Oh, beautiful. I love it.
I sketched out a little thing of a, you can barely see it, like a little daisy.
Yes.
Thank you, but that's backwards. I'm trying to color the.
Yep. Perfect. I knew you would come up with something great. Keep going. It's fantastic. Well, I've got you on gallery view so I can see everybody. Will somebody raise their hand if they have an idea for a card that seems to be working that you could share with the group? Sometimes we learn the most from each other. Hi, Mac. Hi. I got you unmuted. Go ahead. It's unmuted. Go ahead and talk.
Is it?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. I'm just continuing with my idea. This is what it looks like so far.
Oh, Mac, what? See, hold that up. Keep it up there. Put your face next to it. This is what I'm talking about. You guys come up with the ideas so much better than mine. That is gorgeous. It looks like cherry blossoms. This time of year has amazing blossoms, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's still a little wet, so I don't want it to drip and smear
Yeah.
like it did with my
And you were thinking you'd send it to your teacher?
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll be so happy, I promise. Oh my gosh. Your teacher's
Yeah, my teacher, she literally lives directly next to the school.
Yeah.
There's only one property in between my school and her
So,
and her convent. Actually, she's a sister. And
oh,
her convent is like right next to the school.
interesting. So you know where you could drop it probably,
Yeah.
or have an address.
So I know where she lives. I don't know the exact address, so I could just go drop it
Or
off.
drop it. Oh, Max, she'll be so happy. Seriously, I just feel it so deeply. I'm watching my kids work with teachers and they miss the teachers and the teachers miss you so much. Nobody signed up to be a teacher this way. Those teachers want to be close to your big hearts and learn from you and the whole thing. So we're all trying, and I think we're doing a pretty great job. These teachers are working tirelessly, but they will love to hear from you. So thank you, pal. Love it, Nora. Let's see it, gorgeous girl. Whoa, where'd you go? Hold on. I clicked out of you too fast. I gotta come back. Hey, Nora.
Ooh, where do you get those?
Nora, show me what you're working on. Oh. Yes, look at you, fancy girl. Wow. You're like, Miss Jill, I don't need any direction. I know exactly what I'm doing. Huh. That's is that how you do your life, Nora?
Oh, you're doing that right now.
You know what you're doing. Good job, little lady. Roll those sleeves up, friends. This acrylic paint is not very kind to our darling clothes, so you have to be careful. Don't want to get it on your clothes if you can help it. I haven't heard from these friends, Eris and Eric, for a little minute. Hi. Hi. Let me unmute you. I got you. Okay, go ahead.
By the way, Eric left.
Get
back here.
He's out of here.
Oh, Eric's getting loved.
Are you working on some cards, honey? Yeah. Oh, there he is. Hello. Show and tell. Any ideas for cards, Miss Eris?
Can you give me my origami?
Eris, what are you working on, sweetie?
She wants to know what you're working on. Answer her.
It's this.
That's a bag, not a card.
Are you
I'm going to print it.
Yay, I'm excited to see how that turns out. Yes.
This color.
Okay. I'll come right back to you, okay? Yeah,
What?
okay.
Why did I do this? But it kind of does look beautiful if I color it probably.
I love that you're trying that. It's perfect. Keep at it. Miss Isla, whoa, look at your amazing little marks and those gorgeous words. Good job. Looking good.
Since I was up there,
How did you come up with that?
and I had to go right on side by side.
From one of the pictures, I did the lines, and then I wanted to connect them.
But he was better, I think.
And then I came up with one idea to put thank you
Yes.
in a circle.
Who are you going to give it
But
to?
then I didn't like that idea, so I put piano keys.
Oh, piano keys. I see them. Who are you going to give it to, sweetie?
A piano teacher.
Oh, great idea. Are you able to continue piano lessons through Zoom? Or
Yeah.
You are? Good. She'll love to hear that. She'll love your card. Thank you. Awesome. Good work. Okay. Does anyone else want to raise their hand and show me one of their A card, let's focus on cards for a minute, and I promise we're gonna head into those birdhouses real quickly, but if you have some ideas for cards, share them. Anybody? Somebody, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Sweetie, whoa, what is going on here?
I really liked the idea from the
Wow.
tree.
Whoa, sorry. Oh my goodness, hold those up for me. Hold those up, you guys. These are great. Now, hold that up, Matthew. I love that bird. Oh my heavens. Did you do that with the baggie, Sophia, or did you just use your watercolors?
I use my watercolors because I was on this one when you told us about the baggie, so.
I know, but yours is a little more controlled, so they show differently, don't they? Gorgeous. And who will you give yours to, Sophia?
Probably my French teacher or my English teacher.
Ooh, are you a French speaker? Are you going to speak us some French right now? No. How about you, Matthew? This looks fantastic. Who is this for?
I don't know yet. Maybe for my mom or dad or one of my teachers.
I love it. That bird is so cute. Oh my goodness. So do you understand how you can take that little white paper and then glue it on that paper that I gave you? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You guys all got that? Yes. Say yes, I'm so smart. I know what I'm doing. Yes. Any other people have a card they want to share? Anyone working on a card? Ooh, you know what? I am so glad, Charlotte, you're in a little smock. Today's a great day for a smock, by the way. Oh, you're gonna unmute for me. Thank you, darling.
My teacher loves hedgehogs, so I asked for my mom's phone to see if I could look at the hedgehog.
Oh, show me.
And this is it so far.
Wow, it's a hedgehog. That's so cute, Charlotte.
Yeah.
Oh, she'll love that.
Then I'm gonna wait for it to dry and add some black quills.
Fantastic. Hey, Miss Shar, are you actually using the acrylic paint that I gave you on this paper?
Uh-huh.
That works too. I didn't even think of that, you smarty pants. So you're using the paints that I gave you for the birdhouse. Hey, Cash, that's looking cool. Oh,
I'm gonna wait for it to dry, and then I'm gonna maybe draw a little elephant.
Yeah, you are. That's so great. Good job, friends. You're doing so great. These are adorable. Are you having fun or what? And he's got a really fantastic snack too. You always have the best snacks. And you don't even give me a bite. What the heck? Come on. Oh, thank you very much. So delicious. So generous. Okay, anybody else have a card they want to share? And then we'll move on to the, oh, Ruby. She just needed to get into it, and it just made itself. Look at that. Oh, goodness, that is so cute. Who's that going to, Miss Ruby?
My cousin.
Oh, your cousin's going to love it. That is gorgeous. And does it make sense to you how to take that paper and draw and glue it onto that card that I gave you? Okay, you'll fold that in half and then glue that on. Yeah, it kind of gives it a nice finished look, doesn't it? Yay! How about you, Emerson? How are you doing?
Good. I'm wondering, do you have to dip water on the paint and then you have to paint the birdhouse?
Are you ready to go on to birdhouses?
Yeah.
You know what? I will give a little demonstration. How about that? For those of you who want to jump in. And if you're into your cards, I really try to give you a million ideas and a million things and projects, and then whatever speaks to you, great. And if this is going to take longer than this week, then maybe you'll come back to your cards tomorrow or the next day. So I'm easy. I just want you to enjoy these couple hours that we have together. Let's talk birdhouses. He said, do I need to dip the paint in water before? So these acrylics come out pretty perfect consistency. It's not quite like watercolor that you need to add water in order to move the paint. In fact, you're better off if you just use the paint straight. You'll need the water to be the brush rinser. I suggest when your brush is all full of blue or whatever, and now you want to move to red, you're going to swirl, swirl, swirl to get it clean. And then I would actually take the brush and dry it off on a paper towel. I don't have one handy, or a rag, so that it doesn't take a lot of water. I would dry it off between and then dip it into the new color. If it has a whole lot of water on it, it's gonna make it really drippy. So good question. Let me talk birdhouses for just 1 minute before, anyway, some of you have jumped in, it's no big deal. I'm so easy, so whatever you do is gonna just be perfect. But I suggest covering your areas, and it looks like a lot of you have figured that out, with a base color. And the base color means the color that's the most. Okay, so I picked a base color of purple on one side. I haven't done the bottom. Green on the other side, turquoise, blue on the top, and then I'll let that dry. This acrylic dries pretty fast. It has a plastic in it, that little air, and it's pretty quick. Then you can come on with your tiny brushes and you can add the details. But I have some really cute ideas for birdhouses. So before you totally jump in, I think it's always a good idea to just see some things that others are doing, because that's inspiration for us, right? So take a minute. Will you take just a break for 1 second and look up at the screen and see some of these ideas? Can you see up here? So this one actually has all those details. They've got a base color of cream. So they painted the whole house that way first. The reason you need to do a base color, if the wood is left exposed without paint, it's not going to be strong at all in the weather. That acrylic adds some plastic that protects the wood. Then if you add the spray on top, you are money. But just the wood itself is where it's most vulnerable, and it won't be very strong if you do put it outside. Some of you might want to just put it on your dresser and use it for jewelry or something. I mean, think how cute that could be. I didn't think of that. What if you use that? You could do that little, you could stick your rings on here. Oh, I didn't think about it. This might be my new jewelry box. You could plop things or beads or whatever in here. I don't know, just an idea. Okay, let's look at some of these designs. So this one got pretty specific, didn't it? It got a base color and then kind of sponged some clouds and those cherry blossom trees. It reminds me of Max a little bit, all the way around. So there's some realistic designs. Isn't that cute? The purple going around those little edges with bright sunshine and yellow. They understand that yellow and purple are complementary colors, and when you put complementary colors, it really pops. So when you understand color, look at these bright colors, friends. Notice they've done a base color, and then they put the details on top. Can you see all of those cute little details they have on there? Look, they've drawn in stairs. Those weren't really on there. They just did it with paint. So I'm just going to thumb through here, but bringing in the element of line and positive and negative space. You now have a lot of art language that we keep using. So bring all of this art language into this, okay? Those hearts and dots, repetition. Oh, look at the line here. It's almost like they've zentangled that. I bet they still started with a base color. That would be easier, to put green on that whole thing and then go in over with those designs. Is this the cutest? Look at that. It's like it's zentangled all over the place. Really fun. So you guys know some of these art words. Look at those, a base color and then going in with the details. Little dots, polka dots down on the bottom. Some are more realistic, some are more abstract. I love a stripe on that, so cute. Okay, does that give you some ideas? Oh, flowers, I just love flowers. So cute. Okay, and basically, you know what to do. You just got to make sure your area is covered a little bit. Roll up your sleeves. If you have a smock or something, put that on first. But I kind of suggest if I were you, Miss Jill's way would do this. I would grab my my sketchbook. I might use just the back of that one. And I think I might come up with a little plan for colors, just to kind of think through a scheme of what this might look like. That Sharpie's showing through. Don't love that. Let's see. That paper will work. I might draw my little house. And just start getting an idea of a color scheme. Maybe I want stripes. Maybe I want light blue on this side. And then I'm going to do polka dots. It's always, always, always a good idea as an artist to kind of have a plan and then go for it. Sometimes it works out a little better instead of just going for it. But again, I trust you guys. You guys are going to do whatever your little intuition calls you to. And then, of course, once I get into it, if I change my mind, no big deal. You don't ever have to be stuck to one design, because this is how artist intuition works. Sometimes you get into it and you're like, you know, I thought it was a good idea to go green, but oh, I am thinking that that purple is so much nicer. Maybe I'll do flowers on this side. Do some grass coming up here. Okay, so I've made a little bit of a plan and then jumping in. And I can put the details on. After you have the solid parts, the base colors, I suggest doing the bottom too. You'll have to kind of let it dry and sit on the side for a second, just because if the sprinklers or something come up, then you'll want that also in place. Putting you on gallery view. Are there any questions with what's going on here? How are we doing? Guys ready to just jump in? We're at about 5 o'clock. If you want to take a little break, have a drink, have your mint, use the restroom, do a little stretch. Can I see what's going on over here? These girls have already charged in. Can you show me what is going on? Miss Natalie and Lexi, can I see? Oh wait, I can't, it's not letting me unmute it. Sorry, I'm making you jump the table. Wait, let me try one more time. Oh, go ahead. Oh, perfect. Hi.
Yes.
Yes, I can. Will you guys show me what's going on?
Okay, so this is Savannah's birdhouse. This is the side so far.
Love, love.
And
love.
here's my bird, my new jewelry box, because I like jewelry box, and she said we could have it as a jewelry box. So I'm like, yeah. I'm good.
Okay, I love it. Good job. Oh, I'm sorry. I have one more birdhouse for you.
One thing.
Are you girls having fun?
Yes. Yeah, we're having a lot of fun.
Me too. Hey, watching her open that paint, be so careful because it loves to tip all over the place. I forgot to show this piece. I'm going to do that really quickly because some of you have jumped in already to the paint. I just want to show you a trick because I've seen these explode. And when they were in your kits and they were shipped to me, they were in all directions. Look, put your eyeballs on Miss Jill for just 1 second. Before you open these guys, take your finger, and you may have already opened it and it worked out fine, but I've seen them explode. Take your finger and tap the tops. See if you can kind of get the paint to go down, right? So they're not sitting on their side. So I'm gonna kind of tap them down and let them sit flat this way. And then when I open it, I'm gonna kind of put my hands over it this way. When I pull those two pieces apart, I'm covering my hands at it so that if it does kind of explode, it will be in my hands and not all over my clothes. Got it? So that's a nice little trick. Put your hands over it when you're opening it, and then don't tip it while you're opening it. Oh my gosh, we could have a mess really quickly. Yes, and acrylics are not, they don't love the carpet and they don't love your clothes. They don't love to come out very easily. So be really aware, and I'm sure you will. Roll up those sleeves. Do I have any questions, my little friends? I haven't seen Lowry's for a minute. What the heck? What's going on over here? Hi. Did I just ignore you this whole time?
Huh?
Have I just ignored you the whole time?
Yeah.
What?
I came here from soccer practice.
Well, you look really cozy in whatever you're wearing. What is the shirt you got on?
Nike.
Stand up, show me. Yep, you are always you just know what's up. If I were you and I was doing acrylics, I might take that cute thing off and set it on a chair.
I told you so. I'm so cold.
Oh, so sorry. Well, you might have to sacrifice so you don't. Whatever you do is fine. I'm just saying acrylics aren't very kind to your clothes. Did any of you do a card? Is Hope over there working and I can't see, and Luke? Did any of you do a card that you want to share?
Mine's not too good.
My teacher
His is
loves
good.
birds. My teacher loves birds.
So cute. I love it. Birds. Love it. Thank you, Zach. Does Hope have one, or Luke? You don't have to if you don't want to. It's no big deal, but sometimes.
No, I just started on my bird thing early.
Oh, cute. Nice. I love it. Good job.
Respect.
Did you guys get a couple of different colors between the three of you?
Yeah. So we have two different.
Yeah, we have two different types of
Perfect.
colors.
We'll just
Yeah.
share with everybody. How's my friend Hope doing around that corner?
Hers is cool.
Of course it does.
Hers
She
is my
hides. She hides around the corner and then she pulls out these masterpieces. Really? That is so cute. I love it. I think I'm going to hang mine. I have this funny little fake tree that has light. It's like an aspen tree next to my bed. And I think I'm going to hang mine in my room.
paint?
And hope
Oh my god.
Keep going, cute friends. Thanks for sharing. It's good to see your faces. Good stuff. Anybody else wanting to share? Hi, Miss Sage. What are you working on? Oh, she's got a card. It's going to be a masterpiece. Hold on, I've got to unmute you. Oh, sweetie. Amazing. Put it back up there next to your face. Let me see it. Oh, gosh, these are amazing. Good work. I love that you got right into those cards. So will you glue that onto that cardstock?
Yeah, and I already did one for my mom, and it's cute because it's her favorite.
Oh gosh, that's so cute, Sage. I love that you got into those cards. It's perfect. Yay. And if
I
you're,
don't even want to do my birdhouse, right?
you know what, you have all week to do your birdhouse, and I've watched you do art and paint, and you're gonna figure it out. So what I love about this class is you get to just do exactly what you want to do. So if you are connected to those cards, keep going for sure. Yeah, you can come to or you can do your birdhouse and come back to it or whatever. I love it. Well, whoever's lucky enough to get a card from you, they are lucky. Okay, perfect. Anybody else wanting to share? How about my Jeffrey friends? Hi. Hi, how are you, Emily? Oh my goodness, what is going on? Wow. So cute. Oh my gosh, but you know what? Your haircut is even cuter than the birdhouse. You know, the birdhouse is really cute. You have the best face, Maisie.
Whoa,
Whoa, look at June's. Oh my goodness, look at that. That's amazing. You are so good at paint, and wherever your mom found those smocks, I am impressed. That is the smartest thing you've ever invested in. Are you having fun? Show me your face, will you, little lady? I can't see your cute face. Oh, look at that. What is wrong with that? That is a perfect face. Are you having fun? Yeah, do you like to paint? You're really good at it. Hold that up again. One more time. Hold it up next to your face. Oh, look at you.
And let her see your face.
Oh, you're so fun. Love it. Good.
So that's like the tip.
Yes.
All right.
Good job. Are you having fun, Miss June?
Mm-hmm.
I'm so glad. Good job.
Do we tip the acrylic paint in water and then paint it on the birdhouse?
That's a good question. It's not like watercolor where you want to add a lot of water. And then I really suggest just using your water just to clean your brushes, and then wipe your brushes on a little paper towel or something after.
It's okay. No.
I've created a big mess for you over there, Emily. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Are you ever going to forgive me?
It was my glue. Like, wait.
There. Okay.
Emily, are you going to forgive me when we destroy this place with this mess?
Well, we'll wash it all down. We'll spray it. We'll hose it down.
Oh, shoot. One thing I think people love about art is drop your kids off here and you don't have to clean up the mess. So I'm really sorry that that's working for you.
I guess as long as it's all water-based and it comes clean.
Yeah. It's all water-based, but the acrylic is not, with that plastic in there, it's not quite as easy as all my other stuff is washed.
Yeah.
Samuel,
As long as you, seems like if you wipe it up pretty quick, it comes up. As long
even
as
in clothes, when you get them on clothes, if you get
I
dogs,
like that too. You meant like all.
you don't want to.
What's that?
If it gets on clothes, if
No,
you use
you
a little
have
Bondi
to,
soap and
like,
water,
bunch of clothes and you have to make a bunch
Oh,
of
just
really.
you set it some dish soap and it comes out.
yeah, if you get to it before it dries, it will come out.
Oh, okay.
That's when it goes hard. That is,
Okay. Thanks.
yeah. Hey, Samuel, I haven't heard from you, handsome.
I just started painting because I wasn't sure what to do.
Have you done any of your cards? Did you work on those for a little bit?
That was what this was,
Did you try any gratitude cards or not yet?
Drop. And take on that.
Oh, I haven't done it yet.
You're doing great.
What? Your rainbow music.
Keep going, my friends.
Do you like my house?
So cute. I love these families. I feel so lucky to know you guys. Thank you for letting me in on your houses. Anybody else want to share? How about my little Miss Gabby with the fantastic hairdo? Hey, what you working on, little lady? Oh my goodness, wow, that is looking wowsy wow. Are you having fun? Did your mom figure out your hair? Oh my gosh, no way. Okay, are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me, Gabby? I can hear you, go ahead, talk. Gabby. Hey friends, everybody put your eyeballs on the screen. This girl is 5. What the heck? Can I have that in a frame over my bed? You always blow me away. That design is so, I love art. You are the best. I love you. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Oh, wow, your design. What paints did you use to paint that? Markers? Perfect. So gorgeous. Yep. Oh, yeah. Sharpies. I love it. I'm going to do an activity next week with colored Sharpies. So if you have colored Sharpies to bring to it, then great. I'll give you. Yeah. You do? Bring them all, because I'm only going to give you a couple colors probably. But if you have more, bring them next week, okay?
I have more than
100?
100.
I need to come to your house and hang out. Good job. Thanks for sharing.
I have a coloring station.
Yes, you do. You should. You're an artist. You need your own coloring station. It's
It's in the
perfect.
back. It's in the basement.
Oh, you're so lucky. Perfect. How are Ruby and Emerson doing? Hi.
How are you doing? This
Good.
is not a good shirt.
Oh, cute. Oh.
Show yours.
Let's see it, Emerson. Hold this up.
I'm not done with it.
No, but it's awesome. So you get that base color on it, and then you can add really fun designs after, right?
Yep.
Fantastic. Oh my gosh. You having fun?
Yep.
I am too. Are you having fun, Ruby?
Mhm.
Me too. Did any of you finish up cards, or are you just jumping onto these?
I finished one card.
Okay. Do you want to? Did you show it earlier? I can't remember. Let's see. I did not see that. What? Let's see. Put your face over there. That's awesome. Wow. Keep going. You're doing so great. I haven't really taken a break. I don't think any of you have either. If you need to stand and stretch and wiggle just a little bit, you might want to. How is my Eris and Eric doing? Hey, Miss Eris, can you show me what you got going?
Me?
Yeah. Oh my heavens. It's an ombre. Are you kidding? How are you getting those colors?
Well, I am doing blue and purple, but I am going to add a sun to the roof.
Okay, I want to talk about this for a minute. Will you hold that up closely? Hold it, yeah. Let people look at that. This is a really advanced technique, and I haven't done it in this class. And so I'm really blown away to see this. It's really quite advanced. And that's when you start with one color and you slowly add a little bit of the other color and then a little more of the other color, and you change its value and you kind of ombre it into the next color. It's not an easy thing to do. You're amazing. That's gorgeous.
It was easy to me.
Well, of course it is, you little artist. Ooh, Eric, look at those colors. Wow. Oh my gosh, I love it. Gorgeous, you kids. Yeah, I love it. Eric, are you having fun, pal?
It is like nature.
Answer her.
You doing okay, pal?
Sure.
I love it. Oh, it's so nice.
A
Isn't
bird.
it fun to just dig into paint? Paint's the best. Hey, Eris, did you
What?
finish that card where you tried the print with the plastic baggie?
Yeah, I did.
Can you show it to me? Did it work?
Yeah, it worked twice.
Let's see it. Oh, cute. Ooh, and that was by putting the marker on and then you put it over it? I love it. So like I said, this was like a weird technique that someone showed me last night, and it's just so fun to see what kids come up with. You guys are so creative. You don't need me. I just get to watch and enjoy all this stuff that you guys do. Awesome. Good work. What a pretty day. You're so lucky to sit outside. So cool. Oh gosh, no way. No way. No way. What's going on here, Cash? Cash. Hold that up. Put your face in there and hold that up. Hold yours up, Miss Charlotte. Put your face in there. Oh yeah, look at those two. Hey, that is real. An elephant? Who would have thought of an elephant up there?
My mom loves elephants.
It's adorable. Oh my gosh. Are you gonna keep it a surprise?
For Mother's Day.
That's awesome. Keep it a surprise. See if you can keep it a secret. Yeah? Okay, yeah, good idea. I love it. And you kind of did the same thing. You just charged into that. You're like, you know what? I know what I'm doing. And you just jumped right in. Yes, good job. And look at you cleaning up the table after. You're such a good boy. Holy smokes, you're a good one. So great.
Table that we're on used to be way messy. Like over where the computer is, there was like so much paint. And one day we decided to like clean a whole bunch, and like we kind of do it often now. And our reward for that was staying up as late as we want.
Oh,
Like 7 a.m. He made it till like 5 a.m. because he fell asleep. He was so comfy.
you guys are funny. Good job. Love it. I feel like I had a, let's see, who else? Oh, who's this cutie? Wow. Well, hi.
They made it look like a cherry tree.
Oh my gosh. Ella, were you hiding over the side there and I didn't see you just working?
No, I was hiding in my room.
In your room? Hold that up for me,
Yeah.
sweetheart. A cherry tree. What made you think of that?
Because we have a cherry tree in our backyard, and
Gorgeous. Show me the roof. You've got beautiful colors on there. How did you use just a paintbrush or did you use a different tool?
I just first put down dark green, then put on light green on top of it, then I poked little cherries on it.
Oh, you just make my heart so happy. That is amazing. You figured out texture in it. Oh, what are you going to do with it? Are you going to hang it in your room or do you want to hang it outside?
Probably gonna hang it up outside.
Okay, so if you want to come borrow that spray on my porch, come over and spray it. I'm not on my porch. And I would tell you one more thing, Ella. Hold yours upside down under the edges of that part. Like hold it up and let's see. See the edges under the roof? See how there's still wood?
Like that.
Yeah, find some kind of base color to cover that so in the end there's no wood showing. Even the bottom of it, you'll have to keep it. But the paint itself helps protect the wood. So you can try to get all the wood parts covered. Fantastic, you did great. Sweetheart. Thanks. Sweetheart. I'm just enjoying watching all of your stuff. I don't even need to teach today. I just get to watch what you come up with. Mac, you're next. We're gonna check in on Bradley's and then Mac is Nora. Hi guys. Hello. I think you're unmuted. Hi.
Hi.
How's it going?
Good.
You having fun? Yeah. Do you want to show me what you got?
He was painting the roof.
Oh, cute. Great base colors. Yes. How's it going for you, handsome Matthew? That is the greatest bucket. You like got the world's biggest bucket for the water. Good job. So Matthew, when you dip it in the water, use a little paper towel or something to get the water off before jumping back in the paint. Do you know what I mean? Because then it won't like drip. Hi, Brenda.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Really good.
Your kids are so adorable. Did you see Sophia's card and Matthew's card?
No, yet. He's walking right now.
The little bird. Do you have it handy, Matthew and Sophia, or did you put it away?
This one, the bird?
Yes, that's so cute. And look at this technique. Can you believe that?
That's really pretty.
Cute. So
Aww.
fun. We're just doing gratitude cards, so I was hoping that they would send one to their teachers. It's Teacher Appreciation Week, and just tell them.
Oh, it is. Yeah, that's a cute detail.
Yeah, I just know as a teacher, my gosh, they are missing their peeps. So they would love to.
Yeah, for sure.
Yay.
Well, that's awesome.
Well, I sure love your family, and you saved the day the other day when that sprinkler was aimed right onto my porch. Oh my gosh.
I was like, what are you doing? So to do all the things as fast as I could.
My cute 17-year-old is in charge of my sprinklers, and he had turned them all on, and I was so grateful. I'm like, Gavin, you're the best, and he rolled it through and took off, and I didn't even know it was happening. And
It was getting in every kid. Yeah.
every kid. It was just sprayed right to my porch. So kids, if you picked up your kits and you noticed that they were, luckily I had bent over and stapled, so none of the water got in the kits, but I sat out there for quite a while with a towel and dried every single kid. So you saved me. Thank you so much.
She's here. I don't know what to do.
I was downstairs and I didn't hear the doorbell, but I heard the dog barking. I'm like, well, something's going on. And so, yeah, you're so darling that you would try to move him and take care of me. So thank you.
Well, anytime.
Thanks for sharing these cuties with me. They're sure good kids.
Oh, they love it. They look forward to every week.
Me too. I hope they're having fun.
Yeah, they are.
Good deal. It's good to see you.
So good to see you too. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Keep going, kids. You're doing so great. Okay, I haven't heard from this little Isla for a little while. Hi. Let's see, can you unmute? There you go. Unicorns are my favorite. You're kind of like a unicorn. Do you want to show me what you're working on?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay, you and Eris. That's called kind of that ombre, shifting how you're mixing colors. That is amazing. How do you know how to do that from purple to pink?
Because my brother showed me.
I am really impressed. That's something that I might teach in my classroom. It's a little tricky to teach it over. I haven't taught it with you guys, so it's fun to see all the stuff that you come up with. You love it? Have we done it in my classroom last session? I can't remember. It's really cute. Are you adding different paints, like the little craft paints, or are those the colors that came to you? Or, yeah, everybody's kits are a little bit different, so everybody's colors are, I just kind of, whatever I got, it was a little bit random. So yeah, it's darling. And if people want pink, and then they're just gonna take red and white and mix it, make your own. You can mix those colors to make your own colors too.
Using yours and the crafting paint.
Oh, okay, you've got some paint to add to it too. Yeah, perfect, there you go. So if you were to take that yellow and red, you could get pink. Yeah, or you could, or I mean, not yellow, sorry, the white, right? You can add the white and tint any of your colors to make them white. I forgot to add that piece, that you're not stuck with the colors you're given if you want to try some color mixing. That works too. Good job. Keep going, cute girl. What's your brother up to? Is he off doing something fun?
I think he's doing dance.
I love that. I didn't know he did that. Where does he take?
Jazz dancer studio.
Oh my goodness. Wow, he must be talented. Do you dance too, Isla?
Yeah.
Whoa, do you get to do it with your brother?
Yeah.
That is so lucky. Whoa, it takes a lot. What'd you say?
My mom owns JDS.
I didn't know that. Well, okay, how cool is that? Why haven't I known that over all these years? I'm not paying very good attention. I better pay attention. She has a job like me then. She has a dance studio. I have an art studio. Yeah. Is she in there? Courtney, are you in there? No, or is that your grandma with you?
That's my grandma.
Oh, okay. Is she able to keep her classes going through a Zoom class or whatever through this? Is she doing things that way? She kind of had to figure out what I had to figure out. Wow, we should chat. Keep going. You're doing so great, Isla. Sweet, sweet kids. Oh my goodness. Anybody else that I haven't checked on? Mac, I told you I'd come back to, and then I got sidetracked. I always do things like that. I'm so sorry. Here, I unmute you. I got you. Go for it. Hi.
Yeah. Right now I'm doing my birdhouse. I'm doing the star on the front.
Cute.
Give me the idea to make like a starry night sky.
Oh,
And I'm also like trees areas in the back.
Awesome. What did you say? Did you say somebody gave you the idea?
No. The star gave me the idea.
The star took you to the starry, starry night idea, like the Van Gogh?
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, you could do some swirls. You know how Van Gogh likes to swirl it all?
Yeah.
How did Nora's end up?
Pretty good.
Yeah, she out of here? Oh,
Yeah.
so cute. What does she put extra on? Did she have glitter gel paint?
Put some glitter glue,
Yeah.
and there's a lot of bird seed on the front.
Oh, she put birdseed on the house. I love
Yeah.
that. She's the best. Perfect.
We're gonna
Yes.
I'm worried. I'm worried about hanging outside because a bird might come and like eat the glue. So
True. You might want to think about that. Maybe that one is a good one to just decorate in the house. Maybe.
yep.
You're
You
good, bud.
my ring
Oh,
paint on it.
what is
Oh
that?
wait, what?
What was that?
It's an eagle,
Oh, whoa. Oh my
like
God.
3D.
Yeah, that's gorgeous. This paint should come right off. Just use a little toothbrush and scrub it.
Okay, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Here's the
Oh,
finished
so
fine.
awesome.
Ah,
Yeah, hold your bird guy up one more time. Your birdhouse. Yeah,
birdhouse.
yeah. Good job, bud. Yeah, nailed it. You having fun? Mac, I would tell you too, and I told that to that cute Ella, tip your birdhouse and look at the edges underneath and make sure that all the wood is covered with something. See how you have the
Yeah,
top
I
of your-
still need to get over here on
Yep.
this side. On
Yep.
the front side, I got it.
Oh,
Just on the
yeah.
stuff I need to
You're
get.
still working. You're doing great. Just want to make sure you were aware of that because it does offer a little extra protection. Yeah. Okay. Hey, Hope, I saw your face for 1 second. Did you have something great to show? Hey there. Hey there.
Yeah.
Hi. It means having fun, Hope. That's what that means. Yes.
Yeah, my brothers finished painting their houses and their birds, and my mom's had to clean it up, so I
Okay.
was cleaning.
Clean it up. Yeah. They just charge right in there. No big deal. Did you work on your birdhouse or no?
Yes. Here, I have done my birdhouse.
Oh, your bird too. Okay. You haven't even
Yeah, I
talked
did.
to birds. Hey, you. Jeez. Yeah. Whoa, that's darling. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. So cute. Look at your bird.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's so
Yeah.
cute. If you want to stop by my house and do a little sealer on it, it's just out on my
Yeah.
porch.
I think we're probably going to.
Yeah, perfect. Darling, thank you, Hope.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Eris finished up something. Did you have something to share? I feel like you were holding up your little birdhouse. Let's see it. Wow, so amazing.
Like a sun.
Yes, cute. Hold that up one more time. Hold it up one more time. Yeah, yes, it's so cute. Are you having fun? Darling, some of you are starting to finish up with the birdhouses. And again, I don't mean to rush you. So whatever you're into, just keep going with it. But if you are ready to move, oh, cute, Cash and Charlotte. Oh my goodness, these are so rad. If you're ready to go on to the bird, I want to just show you a couple of little techniques. So the same thing goes with the bird. When I have kids in my classroom put paint on the clay, I put my eyeballs on and I make sure every little part of the clay is covered with paint. Because again, that is protecting the clay too. Because if the clay is exposed to like water, if it gets wet, it'll just crumble. That's how clay works. It's like mud. It's just dirt. It's like dirt you add water to and it just kind of breaks apart. That will happen to your clay guy. So make sure you've covered every single part of the whole entire bird. I want to show you a couple of pictures. I would also suggest probably, and this isn't true for all of your birds, but maybe pick one base color again, cover the whole thing in one color, and then go back with your details, okay? And then if you want to stop by my house and spray, then great. But I want to show you, okay, like these guys, they've taken a pink and put on, the entire bird is covered in a base color in that pink. And then they went, and then they put the details of the eyes or whatever. And you can use those tiny little brushes I gave you. These are awesome for details. You can also use this guy, your embossing tool. This is great for dipping in the paint. This is cute on your birdhouses too. I should have told you that before. If you want to dip this in the paint and then dot it on, like, hold on. Oh, where'd it go? Look at these guys. Put your eyeballs up here for a second. Friends, put your eyeballs on the screen. Can you see those little dots that go all around the edges? Aren't those darling? So that's probably done with an embossing tool. And you guys all have an embossing tool. So if you want to add the details with these little guys, get a base color on, let it dry, and then go back to it. And again, you might not finish it tonight, but you can add the details a little bit later. But again, your bird, look at these cute guys. Oh, Jeffries, I'll check in with you just 1 second. So this guy, also on your bird houses, hold on 1 second, June. Where'd it go? Look closely at these little dots on the bird and on the grass and around the heart. See those little hearts? And if you ever want to be doing your fingernails in fancy things, use this. You dip it in the fingernail polish and you put little dots on your fingernails. Perfect tool. That's what they use. All right. Yeah, we can use it for all sorts of things. Somebody said something. Whoa. There go Jeffries, maybe. There they go. Hello. Hi. Hello.
Done with the birdhouse.
Are you kidding me? Hold that up next to her.
Wait, no, I didn't get the bottom.
Okay, make sure you get the bottom. Dang, that is so cute. Are you having fun today, Maisie?
I was spending my whole time doing my card.
Yes, wow. Hold it back a little so I can see your face too. Put your face. Oh my goodness.
I did a tiny bit on my birdhouse.
Yes, you did. That's so cute. Oh, loving it. Oh my gosh. Are you having fun today?
Yes.
It's interesting how June was like, I got to go right to the birdhouse. And then Sadie's like, oh, I'm loving the cards. And so we all just different things.
Her name is Maisie.
No, but June from the beginning. Like
Oh,
she
Jim.
didn't do the cards. She just jumped right in, right? I know Maisie. Yeah. Good work today. Samuel, how are you doing, handsome?
I'm painting the birdhouse.
You're doing great. Friends, check each other. Check your siblings and whatever, and make sure that all the birdhouse is done. The bottom as well. Hi.
Hi. So we finished up our birdhouses and our birds,
Yes.
and we cleaned up. So is there anything else we're going to be doing today?
No. So you're finished. So much, and you have a great week, and that's all I have to say. There's lots of action. Can you hear me? There we go. I just need to see your face one more time, Hope, because it's beautiful, and just tell you have a great week. That's all. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, perfect. I didn't know if I could hear you or not. Yeah, go for it. Go swim. Go have some dinner. Go do whatever.
Is there anything else we're going to be doing today, or is that
we
it?
were just doing the gratitude cards and the bird houses and the birds. That's it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much. Today was really fun.
Thank you. You are the kindest. And if you have a teacher that you can send a card, you know it would make
Yeah.
sense. Yeah.
I did a card. We're gonna do a drive-by for our school with our teachers.
Oh, is that right?
For Teacher Appreciation Week. So.
Is yours this week too?
Mhm.
Oh, perfect. Okay, I knew Canyons was, but I wasn't sure what everybody did. But teacher.
Yeah, this is our
week
school's.
or another week. Who cares? They'd love to hear from you anytime. So that's a
Yeah.
cute thing. I don't know that Mike Corner Canyon's doing that. I need to look into it. It's awesome. Okay. Have a great week. Thanks for painting with me.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thanks for teaching. That was really fun. See you next week.
You're the best. You are the kindest soul. I just love it. Good to see you. Have a
See you
good
next week.
Okay. See ya. Whoa, look at that, Isla. Yeah. Look at that. Put your face next to it. I gotta see your cute face next to it. Oh yeah, you guys, these are fun. Cute. I would do the same thing. If you're gonna hang it in a tree, you'll probably want to peel the sticker off on the bottom and put some paint on the bottom too. And those little edges of the roof.
Okay.
Just because it seals in the wood. So let it dry for a little bit, and then when it's dry and you can tip it and you feel okay about it, then add paint when it's dry. You did great. Are you ready to paint your bird? Do you have a little bird to paint?
It's not a bird.
What'd you make? I can't remember. Oh, whoa, my goodness. Hello. It's
I made
adorable.
my dog Asher.
What'd you say?
I made my dog Asher.
Oh, Asher, he is so cute. What color is Asher? I know you've shown me before. Is he black?
Next.
What color is he?
He's black,
Black and
white, gray.
yeah, I remember. He is a cutie. Perfect. Okay, keep going. Now you get to paint that guy. And if you're sick of painting and you want to come back to it, great. Hi, Matthew. What's up?
Thanks, my birdhouse.
Oh, yes, you did. That is so cute.
It's white on this side, so I don't know if you can see it.
You may want to find a paint color to put on top of the white parts just because it does protect the paint or the wood. So, but I love it. It looks so fantastic. You may want to swing by my house and give it a little shot of the clear coat protective stuff too. Yeah?
Yeah, maybe do it today.
Whenever. It doesn't matter. It's out there all week long. You might even do it when you pick up your kits next week. That would be a good time, right?
Yeah.
And it could be your parents have this already. This is kind of a common thing. It's just a clear spray paint. Ooh, show me, Sophia. Oh, look at your ombre. What? How do you know how to do that? It's like this whole class is like next level. I didn't even show you how to do that.
I was trying to figure out how to do it with my paintbrush. I'm like, no, I should use my finger. So I ended up using my finger.
Oh, you smarty pants. Oh my gosh. Do you want me to, one technique you can use, okay, I'm gonna just, if you're trying to figure it out, I've taught this in my class before, but I haven't taught it to this class specifically. Where did my guy go? Okay, let's pretend that this is light blue and I'm wanting to go to dark blue. So let's say I get a swipe of dark blue. I'm just gonna do it. Hold on here. Oh, give me 1 second. Okay. Okay, so I've got the light blue up here. Okay. And then let's say I have the dark blue down here. Okay, now I'm going to take these colors, the two I'm mixing, and I'm just gonna take a middle, right? Because I want them to blend. So I'm gonna make that color here. And I'm gonna try to kind of get, so this is dark blue, now it's a little bit lighter blue. And what's going to blend it is the brush with a little bit of water going over the stripe. See how now this is left dark, this was light, and then I took a middle and I'm trying to blend it in between. Now I'm going to take that same color. This is my lesson on ombre. Now I'm here, I'm going to go closer to the light blue now, adding a little more light blue. So I'm just going to keep stepping to getting back to this. So I went to here, a little darker, a little darker. This is called value, kind of a value study. So here's one. I'm going to go in between. See how that blended? So now I probably need one more step to go from here to light blue. So I'm going to add just a tiny more light blue. And it's like I cut the line with it. So that line's looking a little abrupt still, so, whoa, 1, 2. It's hard to go backwards. And now I should be to the pure light blue and put that on top. And if my brush has a little bit of moisture in it, water, you can just take water on those lines and the water blends the two things together. Did that make sense for the idea of an ombre? Eris already had it figured out, and a few of you had the sunset thing figured out. And you just take two colors that are close to each other, and then, yeah, doing great. Or use your fingers. Sophia knows what she's doing. Just use your fingers. Has anybody moved on to the birds, finishing their, the same paint is what you use on the birds? Is there anybody that has moved on to those yet? I don't think we've even stood up. I haven't even stood up. I haven't taken a break. And I don't think any of you have. You guys have just been going tonight. Anybody have a bird that they're working on, or are we not quite there yet? We're still on the birdhouses. Zach, are you working on a bird? Let's see. If I don't get to see your finished birds before the end of this, then snap some pictures and send them to me. Have your parents text me.
I'm just kind of started on the face right now.
Face. Oh, he's darling. Mac, it's so realistic. Gosh.
It's hard to get it in the right position.
Awesome.
Let me set it down.
Doing great. So I want that for everybody. If you guys find, oh, cute. If your birdhouses find a cute home out in your yard, go out and snap a picture of you standing by your birdhouse in the tree that you've picked, because I would love to see the home there. Or maybe it just ends up on your dresser. I don't know. Or your little bird, if I don't get to see it all, show me where they end up. Okay, I think you've had enough of me. You guys just get to keep working. We might just end this. How are we doing? Anybody want to show me their last little bits that they're showing, that they're working on? How about, I haven't seen Sage for just a minute. Hey, do you want to show what you got going?
I just barely started.
You were so busy on the cards. I love that you were so busy on the cards and you just stayed with it. How did your cards go?
Good.
Show me. You are so focused. I love it.
I think I put them away.
Are they away?
I think they are.
You're doing great. Keep going on your little birdhouse. Maybe your mom put them somewhere that they wouldn't get dirty, do you think?
I did that.
Yeah, smart. Good job. Are you having fun tonight?
There's one for my mom and I didn't want her to see it.
Oh, I get what you're doing. Good job. Are you having fun tonight? Yeah? Yeah. So if any of you want to do a Mother's Day card, use one of these cards for that. I tried to whisper that so that people couldn't hear. But that's a great thing to do with one of these cards. Good idea, Miss Sage. Okay. Hey, how's my Ruby doing? Do you have one more thing to show me before we? Yeah. Oh my gosh, sweetie. Goodness sakes. Oh, it's so fun. Colors everywhere. Yeah, you got the bottom. Everybody put your eyes on the screen and look at Ruby's bottom of the birdhouse. You got it. Yeah. Yeah, make sure, and if you're with siblings, check your sibling and say, hey, you forgot to do the bottom, because that sometimes sprinklers will come up and you want it protected, huh? Yeah, good job. Great. Okay. Anybody else have anything to share? I think I might I think you guys just need to paint here for another couple of minutes, and maybe you're gonna paint all night long. I don't know. Yeah, we doing okay? You want to show your last little bit? Hi.
Miss Jill,
Yeah.
can we do like a birthday for me? Because in 2 days it's my birthday.
Yes, absolutely. Can I unmute everybody and put everybody on gallery view? Because I feel like
Yeah, she did the
Maisie's birthday was last week, wasn't it? Or 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, it was last week.
Okay, so we're gonna do a Maisie and Sadie together, okay?
Yeah.
That'll be interesting.
Maisie and Sadie together. Because our birthdays are pretty close to each other.
That's pretty lucky. It's so cute. What are you gonna do for your? Because last time you guys were celebrating her birthday that day, right?
Well, we kind of did. We blew up a ton of balloons, and she drew little faces on them. Yeah.
So how old are you two now? How old are you two?
I'm gonna be turning 10. Maisie turned 7.
Oh, so fun. How old's Samuel back there?
He is 11. 11.
I'm turning 12 in July.
Okay, I'm pulling a gallery view. If you guys have that on your computer and you can hit gallery view, that way you can see all the faces. So click, it's on my computer, it's the top right. It says speaker view or gallery view. So if you can, click it to gallery view.
Yay, did gallery view.
Okay, I'm gonna unmute everybody. It's gonna be a little tiny bit wild, but
I can
you're gonna
talk.
see it, Sadie, or is Matt? Matt, do you want to see?
Okay. I was saying happy birthday.
Lead us. Look at Matt.
Maisie lost a little pinch pot nest, so she's trying to make another.
Okay, friends, here we go. Happy birthday to Maisie and Sadie. Ready? Happy birthday to you. Everybody sing. Happy birthday
Happy
to
birthday.
you.
Happy birthday, dear Sadie.
Amazing.
That sounded crazy, okay? It was like, I'm gonna mute you all again. Mute. That was wild. Good job. Happy birthday, girls. I love it. Anybody else have a birthday this week?
Hi.
Hi, June. Anybody else have a birthday that I don't know about? You gotta let me know these things.
It's almost June's birthday. Wait.
Goodness.
July.
July, that's not yet. We'll have to wait to see. Okay. Boy, you're working so hard, little Sophia. Can I see what you got going again? Oh my gosh. Look at the ombre you've got going. Whoa. Turn the back sunset thing too. There was something. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. It's like birds on a sunset.
Oh, yeah.
You are with it, girl. Good job.
Thank you.
Yes, and that might take you 2 more hours and it would just be fine because you're so connected and you're into it. How does your energy feel when you're painting? Do you recognize that?
Yeah.
How do you feel?
More calm than usual.
It is a real stress reliever. And that's, I want all my kids and students to know that when you're feeling those anxious feelings or you're wound up or you're angry or sad or stressed or whatever, or happy, you don't just have to paint when you have a sad emotion, but it really does settle our nervous system. It brings us right into that core and I can feel your energy through my computer, which sounds weird because I was like, how am I going to do these Zoom classes? Because I really I love being around people and just kind of feeling them, right? So I thought, how am I going to feel them? But I can feel it in you and I can see you're connected and I can see that you're in that stress-free zone and calm and it's awesome. Yeah, I love it. It's something I always come back to when I'm needing to chill out. I always come back to my art. It's a good place to be. It's this process of creating is very, very healthy. Hi, Ruby.
Hi.
You got paint all over you and you're so cute. It'll come right off. How'd it go? Hi, Ed. Hello there. What's your name?
Myself.
Do you want to show me what you've got going? Do you want to show me your last little piece? Oh, there you go. Is it all finished?
Mm-hmm. Can I put this in my?
Sure. Yeah. Good job, Emerson. You can. Yeah. If you want to seal it first and come to my house and spray it, great. If you're not going to do that and you just want to put it up and put the. If it gets wet without being sealed, it might run a little bit, but it doesn't matter to me. You could even put birdseed in it and put it outside today, and then bring it back inside and come seal it with me, and then. You don't want to seal it when it has birdseed in it, so dump it back out because you don't want the birds to eat the birdseed with the sealer on it. That would be dangerous for them. Yeah. Yeah, go for it. And then tell your mom to snap a picture of you two out in the tree and where does it end up, okay?
All right.
I want to see. Good to see you today, Emerson.
All right. You too.
Okay, we are going to end this and we're going to say goodbye. Hi, Sage. Oh, wait, unmute. Yes?
You want to see something
Yes, I always do. I always do. Oh, what happened?
So I was jumping on a trampoline at my cousin's house, and Troy pushed me. My baby brother pushed me,
Oh,
and like I hit my elbow on like this cushiony stuff with metal in it, and it
oh, jeez.
and it
Honey,
used to be bigger, and it kind of is infected, but it's getting better.
it looks like it hurts. I'm so sorry. You keep it clean so it doesn't get infected, okay? That hurt.
And look what's growing in our backyard. It's like a tulip with this kind of petal.
No. Did you put paint on that or is that real?
It's real.
No way. What is that? It's
It's a tulip petal growing in our yard.
with red on it like that?
Yeah.
That is gorgeous. I have never seen. You picked it?
Yeah.
So isn't that a nice little lesson to us to say if you don't know what to paint or how to get inspired, if you go out in nature, you will always find something. That is like amazing. Isn't that?
It's so snuggly.
Really? It's like its own masterpiece. Pretty cool. Oh my gosh.
And also there's baby ducks in our pond.
That's lucky. Jeez. I
Like
love
down the street, and they look so cute. We once saw them going to bed and they snuggled under the mom.
the little ducks. Are you kidding me? I love your artist heart and your tender heart that notices all these beautiful things in nature and in animals.
And that's why my birds kind of look like ducks.
Oh, I get it. Are you going to paint your bird this week?
My nest kind of broke, but I didn't have enough time to buy Elmer's glue.
Okay. If you ever want to borrow mine, you just text me and say, hey, Jill, will you leave some for me? I'll say, no problem. Yeah. Cute. Yes, I think we've been so into our birdhouses, we might not.
I found 2 cards.
2 what?
2 cards.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Let's see 'em.
This one.
Oh, nice.
And then I don't know where the one for Dad.
Let me see the front of it. Did you work on the front too?
It's
Oh, cute. Let's see it. Hold it up again. Yes, that's so cute. Perfect. Well, thank you, friends. I'm going to pull this to gallery view and we're going to just wave. Oh my goodness, I have a face that needs to say hi first. Hello, Gabby. I will not ignore you. Hi. No way. Are you kidding me? Where do you come from? Are you kidding me? Gabby, what did you do? How did you do all these things? And you added stickers. You guys, look, she's added stuff to it. Oh my goodness, this is so cute. Such a good idea. Oh my goodness. Tell your mom to send a picture of where it's hanging, okay? Gorgeous. Thank you. I love you, Gabby. Did you have fun tonight? I love you. Did you have fun tonight?
Yes.
I did too. I did too. Okay. I think you guys.
Wait, Miss Jill, wait, June wants to tell you something.
Okay, I've got Mr. Kessler here.
Oh, no, she wants to show you her birdhouse, but she's not done yet.
Okay, hold on one second. Mr. Mack is going to talk to us for 1 sec. Hey, buddy.
I got like the basic colors down on my bird.
Okay. Oh, gosh, nice. Yes. Awesome. Gorgeous. Hold him up. Let's see here. Yeah, awesome. Get the bottom of him too. When he dries, you have to kind of just shift him. Yeah.
Yeah, I need to do that. It's just right now I'm still in the first stages of.
Yep, you're doing great. I'm going to show one more technique that I haven't shown for people. When you're doing your birds, if you have texture in your clay and you're noticing the clay is white and you can't get paint in it, you take your brush like this and you poke into it this way. You load it up with paint and poke into it and let the tip of it get into those little crevices, because you do want to try to cover all the white parts of the clay. So thanks for reminding me. All these tips.
I have one.
Hi. What's that? Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Leaves.
Whoa, Z, whoa. You loaded up with paint. I think you had fun tonight, Miss June.
And there's leaves on the roof, on the side, and on the back.
Yes. You're nailing
Side.
Yeah.
Sides. And everything.
All over, huh?
Oh, I forgot to add it on the bottom, but it's going to be on the bottom too.
Whoa.
I need to do one.
Good job, friends. Okay, everybody wave to each other. Have a good week. We love you guys. See you later. Thanks for creating with me again. I'll have another kit on Monday for you. Have a great week. Happy birthday, Sadie.